Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of July 2025. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. The overall energy for the reading, the Magician. You're probably trying to manifest something here. I'm seeing a commitment at play here and there. So let's see what's going on. Starting off the reading, you get the Eight of Swords crossed by the Hierophant. Lots of confusion about this commitment. Somebody's being in their head about it, big time. In your focus, the King of Cups. You're trying to focus on your heart more than your mind here, though. Because there is love here, from what I can see. And that's where you're trying to focus on that, rather than the thoughts playing out in your mind. In the recent past, the Temperance card, I get the sense that whatever's going on here has been going on for a minute. In your strength, the Knight of Wands, there's definitely the desire to do something about something. Like you're very passionate about something here. We'll see. In the immediate future, the Seven of Cups, choices are showing up as an energy. Somebody's probably gonna make some choices. Supporting this reading, the Six of Pentacles, I get the sense that you want for this to work out, otherwise you wouldn't be stressing about it. Interesting. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Chariot. This is kind of the universe coming in and saying, hey, it's going to play out in the way that it needs to. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay. In your hopes and fears, the Five of Swords, that's an energy of deception. So I don't know what we're talking about there, but we shall see. Potential outcome, the Four of Wands. There's definitely a commitment showing up there. Probably for some of you, marriage. Let's clarify. Let's do the Magician. The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. So, you are giving me manifestation. You are giving me choices here that do seem to come back up in the immediate future. You're also giving me a sense of these choices applying to two energies. So not just to you or just to them, to both energies. So you're probably manifesting a sense of, hey, let's look at the options we have here together. Okay. Let's do the Eight of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. So you want a brand new beginning here, but you're also acknowledging that there's quite the distance at play right now between you and whoever this is. You're showing me a partnership, and then you're showing me distance over it. And then you're showing me the desire of a brand new beginning, but it's all like this big clump of thoughts in your head, the way it's shown up. Okay, do not fly away cards. Let's do the Hierophant. The Four of Swords, the Fool, the Ten of Cups. Okay, so now you're showing me your intention over this, and your intention is that of things working out. You're 100% involved in making this work. At least your intention is super open towards making this work. Alrighty. Let's do the King of Cups. In your focus, the Page of Swords, the Sun, the Three of Cups. And not only your intention is that, you're trying your best to show up from that intention. So I think you are. If the energy presents itself at 100%, you're showing up with 40% out of that energy. I think the 60% left could be Maybe a sense of fear. Maybe I'm pushing it. Maybe it's going to be too much. Maybe I'm going to fuck this up. You know, who knows? I'm not seeing the fear yet, but I'm seeing where the energy is at and how you're showing up in it. Let's do the Temperance card in the recent past. The Seven of Wands, the Justice card, the Queen of Cups. It feels like you've been kind of punching a wall for a very long time here. It feels like with this one, at least for a while, you've been going against the current. That's how it's going to feel. Where yes, you want for this to work out, the reality shows you, or kind of comes back at you, biting you in the behind, you know. That's kind of how you're showing me the representation of how things have been working out, at least. Let me do the Knight of Wands. In your strength, you get the Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Lots of overthinking here, and then pause, and then it's like you're switching, you know. There's days in which you're all up here, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what am I going to do? And then there's days in which you remember to connect back to your heart, in which it feels like everything's, you know. Okay. Let's do the Seven of Cups in the immediate future. The Judgment card, the Five of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. I see this as just not landing on the same page with someone, and it could create quite the potential arguments here. And based off of that, there's a decision that's being made. There's almost an instant, whoa, hold on. You do not understand what just happened. There's like 20 or 30 turkey vultures that showed up. I love it because they come here a lot, but I haven't seen them like this many at a time in a while. Okay. So as this potential argument is showing up, it's one of those, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore, goodbye. It does come with almost an instant regret. Once somebody decides, okay, this is what's going to happen, there's that oof. And it could go the other way in terms of, you know what, okay, let's just stop fighting and we'll proceed here and we'll just keep on trying. Same thing applies, instant regret over it. So no matter which way this goes, there's an instant regret over it. Not saying that whoever this is that feels that instant regret is going to take it back necessarily. I just see it being felt, you know. Let's do the Six of Pentacles. In the supportive energies, the Six of Pentacles, again, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups. Yeah, again, the intention is for things to work out, at least on your side. It's showing up as, hey, you know, my involvement here and my investment in this one is for this to fall into a good place. And to have it work out. Okay. Let's do the Chariot in the hidden energies. You get the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, the Star. I hate delivering these types of messages because this is just sometimes in readings it's not a lot, it's not often that, but it does happen sometimes where the universe is just blurring out a message in the middle of the reading, and it's like, and I'm like, I don't want to I don't want to tell them this. They're just gonna be frustrated with me, but you know, blame the messenger, I guess. The universe shows up here saying the universe has different plans for this. So on one hand, you're giving me, my intention is for this to work out. I want for this to work out. That's what I'm shooting for. And the universe comes in saying the universe has different plans for this one. Let's do the Five of Swords in your hopes and fears. The Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. a 2% in you that recognizes that things aren't working out parallel with your intention, even though you may want them to, even though you may tell yourself that no, they are. You're giving me a sense of, we're taking it one day at a time and it's gonna be okay. Through that, you're also telling me that you're lying when you say that. So that's where I see the 2% of you at least recognizing that, hey, something's up here that's not aligning 100% with where I would want this to go. Let's do the 4 of Wands for the potential outcome. The King of Cups, the Temperance card, the 10 of Wands. Why does this drag its feet? There's something going on for this commitment at this moment in time that I don't know exactly what it is. From the energies, I'm getting a sense that it's trying to go south, but because someone has the intention to take it north, maybe that's why this whole process is dragging its feet, because it looks like it's gonna expand. This experience is not gonna come to a conclusion anytime soon. It's gonna keep on going, and it's gonna be quite difficult to deal with as it goes. But I feel like from the bigger picture, this is a situation that is trying to collapse, and because someone here is not letting it, it might be just dragging this process on and on and on and on. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The 4 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords. See, there's a side of you that's quite aware of what's going on. And there's that side of you, that other side of you that's trying to fight against what's going on. 4 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. So there's the investment in it, right? To make it work. There's that part of you that says, no, let's work on it. Let's. There's another part of you that has its back turned to this completely. It's like, no, let's let it be what it wants to be. Neither one of those parts are functioning fully because one part is pulling on the other and so on and so forth. So your intention of making this work is not acting fully in this because there's that other part of you that's not letting it. Your back turned to this is not acting fully because of whatever's trying to pull this up from the mud. So it might be quite heavy to deal with this one at this moment in time. Let's do the Sacred Forest Oracle. Spirit Guardian of Spring activation. Number 36, is it? Let's see. 33, 34, 35, 36. Daffodils are surfacing through the dark, rich soil. Tiny green buds are busting forth on every tree as a cacophony of birdsong fills the air. Flowers are bursting into bloom, and there is a wild scampering through the forest as creatures, large and small, revel in the glorious energy of spring. A new cycle has begun again. Do not hesitate. The time is now. Take action. It's okay if you are hesitant or even afraid. Face that fear and do it anyway. There are times to pull back and think carefully before every action, but this isn't one of those times. Forge forward with courage and certainty. A new beginning awaits you. You might experience some chaos or turmoil, but that is all part of this exciting time of activation. Do not allow upheaval to disrupt your forward trajectory. Be courageous and forthright. Make your decisions swiftly and with confidence, and then act on them with steely resolve. In ancient times, people employed springtime ceremonies to clear out the old and invite in the new. Spring was seen as a time of new life, seeds sprouting, eggs hatching, animals giving birth, and new beginnings. Spring also refers to hope, renewal, growth, youth, and love, and ceremonies were done to honor this transition in life. The spirit guardian of spring says, get ready, big changes are ahead. Things that have been incubating are now coming to life. A profound transformation is ahead. Take risks. Keep going. Prepare for this time of upheaval, fluctuations, and renewal. And the end result will be glorious. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.